Hi, welcome to this video. So I asked on my Instagram, that's my Instagram. I asked if anybody wanted to see a Moleskine sketchbook review, and everybody said no. Everybody said that I'm kind of tired of seeing this book, not gonna lie. So I decided to do a review because when do I ever listen? And I'm hyped up on coffee, like always. I sound like a chipmunk, like always, and welcome to another unhinged video. This video will be pretty brief. It's just my review on the Moleskine sketchbooks. So I'll be reviewing both the Moleskine Art Collection sketchbook, this one, which is the classic standard sketchbook. This is the classic size. And I'll also be reviewing the Moleskine notebook, but used as a sketchbook, because that's what I used it for. I'll be showing you some of my drawings, nothing that this channel hasn't seen before, as I've toured both of these sketchbooks before on my channel. Out of breath there. But, you know, to any new viewers, this might be interesting to see. And let's begin. In this intro, I won't be showing my face because I'm sick again and I don't look the best. But yeah, let's get into this review. Starting off with the Moleskine plain notebook as a sketchbook, this was a dumb idea on many fronts. One, notebook paper is just too thin, so I found myself sticking paper in, or even cardboard like this in, so I could kind of add some girth to the book. And if you see, like here, I added paint, just blobs of paint. So, lol, what is this? But just blobs of paint so I could add some thickness, because the pages were incredibly thin, and adding paper didn't seem to have the same effect. It's still flimsy. And adding harder paper like this made it extremely hard to turn the page. As you can see, the page bends weird. Honestly though, it's kind of an aesthetic. I love this sketchbook. I put so much love into this book. I liked working against the pages, my bad. I liked knowing that the sketchbook wasn't an actual sketchbook, so I have to work against it. Yeah, I really liked that. And the paper, oh my gosh, I'm such a huge textile. I like textures, and this paper is godly. It's so soft. It's a pleasure to draw on this paper. As you can see in the Moleskine Art Collection sketchbook, the paper isn't as thin, so I ended up adding this softer paper on top every time because I had grown accustomed to this paper and drawing on this kind of paper. So I literally didn't want the sketchbook paper anymore. But this sketchbook was a classic sketchbook. I felt so cute carrying it around with me. I felt like a little artiste, you know? I felt like this girl got creative ideas. I felt like people would ask me to draw their prom proposal. I felt like I didn't feel like shutting up, my goodness. I love this sketchbook because I never hid any of my bad drawings like I did in this one. In this one, like, for example, here's my first page. Warning, it looks terrible. Not this. That's a scam. That's fraudulent. Ta-da! Okay, never again. So I hid a lot of pages in this sketchbook because I wanted it to be perfect. And as you know, it's hard to have a perfect sketchbook because the rate of improvement is so fast, and it's just a place where you're supposed to mess up. So you don't feel that personal connection unless you mess up. For example, this guy, he looks so bad. You know, this is the same person. But I wanted to practice drawing without a grid, so I will forever love this guy as the mess that he is. Anyways, back to the book. This book has really strong binding. So does this book. The binding on the Moleskine books are so incredibly strong. As you can see, there's definitely some stress on the bindings from the abuse that I have put it through, but it's not anything where the actual pages or anything are getting affected. You'll never see a page starting to rip out of these books, which is extremely nice, no matter how much stress you put on them. So if you look at the banner thing that this comes with, okay, the banner thingy says that this works with focus. Okay, so it doesn't say what it works with, but it does say that this paper is good for everything, including watercolor. And my experience, this paper was really good for everything, not including watercolor. I never tried watercolor in here, but marker bled through, and come on, watercolor is more intense than marker. I used a lot of these pages as sticker pages because this book is just so cute. It's so teeny tiny. It makes me want to like fill it up with cute stuff and just have every page be a fun thing to flip through. This sketchbook, the pages are starting to curl, so it's definitely gone through it. But I love this sketchbook. It was my first ever video on this channel. It was a sketchbook tour of this sketchbook, and I did everything in this book. I tried a bunch of different mediums. I tried a bunch of different kinds of art, and I've improved so much since this era, but I'm still very proud of this when I look back on it. And that's why I like the Moleskine sketchbooks the most, because they have this quality to them that you can have your sketchbooks forever and ever. And like this page, you can see that there's a lot of stress that was applied to this page, but it's nowhere close to tearing off. And that kind of strength is much needed. It's much appreciated. So those are all my points that I wanted to touch on basically for this video. I just wanted to mention that the Moleskine art sketchbook, Moleskine art collections, this book right here, this chunky baby boy, is the best of the best. I love it so much, and right now I'm going to be trying out the art collection sketchbook. Let me get that for you. Right here, in this beautiful baby pink color. I've just started it. There's a video up on my channel about it. It's the biggest sketchbook I've ever done to date, and this is what the first page looks like. The paper is a lot thicker than obviously the Moleskine notebook, but the binding is also hardcover, unlike the notebook, but I don't think this is Moleskine quality. Like if I got the $50 Moleskine book, I think this would not compare, but this was half the price and the color is so adorable. So I hope that this works out for me because I already started the first page and I would hate to redo it. So yeah, thank you for watching this video. I know it was a really quick one, but I just wanted to get on here and say my thoughts on the Moleskine sketchbooks and see if I could help somebody out. If you're debating on buying these, buy it. I'm sure you won't regret it.